couldn't make him get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Perfect volley, isn't it? Strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello again guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Al, for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode. It is the Road to Glory with Aidy Boothroyd, Season 6, Episode 123. Guys, I don't know what happened last episode, but the viewership dropped drastically. Usually I get over 100 views, but this time round I only got about 25 views. It's happened a lot on my Gran Turismo 7 and Elden Ring stuff, and now it's affected FIFA as well. Now I don't know whether or not this has been a complete kill switch and shadow ban on my channel for whatever reason, I don't know. Or maybe it's just because FIFA 23 has finished its life expectancy and everybody's now focused on EA Sports Football Club. Either way, I would appreciate it if you have a friend that might enjoy this video. Please recommend it to them, it would help me out massively. Now, coming up in today's episode, we have some injury news. Reyes Cleary has a dislocated shoulder. He's going to be out for 2 months. As bad as that seems personally for him, the team cannot dwell on that. We have to push forward with the options that we have, and we do have some good options. Coming up in today's episode, after our win in the Cup against Brighton, we entertain Aston Villa at Villa Park to finish off October's schedule. And then we're going to jump into November and play 2 games from November. Those being Sheffield Utd at home. There's then an international break for 2 weeks before we finish today's episode with a trip to Old Trafford to take on the mighty Manchester United. I am thriving at this. I hope that we get some points. Let's see how the boys get on in today's show. Alright, we're into game number 1 here of today's episode. We are away at Villa Park, and Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa like to play an attacking 4-3-3. Because of that, we've gone for 5-4-1. We've got to watch those wingers. They have a lot of pace and they're very direct. In the opening 6 minutes, you'll see here Caicedo into Oroz into Cabral, and Artur Cabral with the shot. Leno slides out, makes the save, and then a chip attempt is headed away by O'Shea. And then on 13 and a half minutes, Oroz into Cabral, into Oberlin Pineda. Pineda accelerates from O'Shea into the box. This is the speed I was talking about. Leno makes the save, and Oroz there with the tap in. Aymar Oroz. I don't know whether this guy is a generated player or whether he's an actual real player. Guys, if you know who this is, Aymar Oroz, then let me know if he's a real player or not. There's Steven Gerrard, he's happy with that. A tap in for him, and it's 1-0. And then on 18 minutes, Neil into Doucouré. Doucouré further forward than I'd like him, but he gets onto this right side, dinks it in. An attempted clearance by the defender, completely missed. And Marcus Tavernier scores. I think that's his first league goal. He scored in the cup, but he scored here in the league. Great chest down, didn't panic and just side foots that in. It's a great finish. And Tavernier off the mark for us. 33 minutes in. Devishoglu, I should say. Neil Doucouré goes for a shot, but he pulls it well wide.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Be nice to score a banger like that sometime. Second half, Tavernier looking for that pass out wide. It's given away by Neil. Oroz into Pineda. Oberlin Pineda turns into Cabral. Great chance. And a good save by Leno. 53 minutes in. And then from the throw in here, Cabral has to do better there. That's just only a minute or 2 later from the throw in. We have to crack down on both throw-ins and short corners. The goals that we concede from those are very, very silly. Doucouré here with some fantastic skill to get around 2 players into Devishoglu, and then as he turns here he should go right, instead he goes left. The move kind of dies, but it's resurrected into Doucouré, tries a back heel, and Feeney intercepts. Villa can get it clear. That's on now 68 minutes. Into Pineda, into Cabral, back to Pineda. Pineda into Robson. Robson into Oroz. Into Cabral. Can't get the ball off them. And they've scored here with 20 minutes to go.
Well, here we can see it again. And it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch.
I knew as soon as they got the ball out wide and started pinging it around. By the time I've pressed L1 and tried to press stand tackle, they've already gone past me. 2-1 Aston Villa. And Aidy Boothroyd, his blazer jacket's off, he's not happy. 73 minutes in. Doucouré wins the second header. Neil Strong there against Caicedo. Into Campbell. Campbell away from Feeney into the box. A strong shot. And it's tipped away. And then a few moments later, Timon down the wing. It's Tavernier on the left this time. Tavernier takes on Furlong. And Tavernier stands this up into the 6-yard box. And there is Therese Campbell, super sub to make it 2-2. He still has a role to play here in this side, I think. I said it was a 6-yard box. It was just on the edge of the 6-yard box. Kind of very similar to Luke Norris. The goals that he used to score where we would stand it up from, you know, our fullback or our winger. And so we end up getting a point here against Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa. In light of how we've been playing lately, it's a bit worrying to concede 2, but I'll take the point on to the Sheffield United game. Here we go, game number 2. We are back at home at the Hawthorns, taking on newly promoted Sheffield United. And Aidy Boothroyd will say they'll have no talk of underestimating the Blades, but we are playing a rotated side today, simply just to rest tired legs. You can see that we're playing a 5-3-2. This matches up with Sheffield United's 5-3-2, although the lineup here on screen says that Mizuni's playing left back when obviously he's playing in midfield, and Toffolo is playing left wing back. I just thought I'd let you guys know that. Don't when you're having panic attacks that Mizuni's playing left back. Great start by Patrick Evans. He plays in Therese Campbell, and Jersey back makes a great save there. And a great chance for Therese Campbell to open the scoring. And then 7 minutes in, Irving Cardona skips past his man, plays in Wallace. A fierce effort back off the post. It hits Bailey Peacock Farrell on the back, and Irving Cardona follows up. And after 7 minutes, Sheffield United have the lead. A little bit unfortunate for Bailey Peacock Farrell here in that, as it ricochets back off the post, it hits his back. And even then, there was a chance for the defenders to clear it, but they just don't react quickly enough. And it's turned in by Irving Cardona. And then, 15 minutes in, Patrick Evans down the right hand side. Rashica back into Evans, takes a touch, edge of the box. And he tries to curl that into the bottom corner. Aidy Boothroyd a little bit frustrated now. He doesn't hit it quite that cleanly, but it almost goes in. And then Ryan Brewster intercepted by Doucouré, who's made a good start at his baggies career. Played through by Bellingham to Campbell. Campbell skips past his man. Back to Bellingham. Bellingham into Campbell. Back to Bellingham, great chance here, and Jersey back. Not a great save in terms of being able to make a clean save, but he did enough to keep it out. Great footwork from Evans again, intercepts passes with, interchanges passes with El Mizuni, gets it back from Rashica into the box, and Jersey back out to make the save. Sheffield United living dangerously, 32 minutes, lovely footwork from Bellingham. Bellingham away from his marker, and now it's Toffolo on the left side. He's going to cut back into Evans. Evans 1-2 pass with Therese Campbell, lovely back heel, and this time Evans does find the back of the net. He doesn't lash at it, he just places it, side foot it in the corner. This Patrick Evans, the guy from Canada, reminds me a little bit of Jake Reeves. If you've been watching as far back as the Stevenage days, when we started off at Stevenage, we had a little guy, Jake Reeves, who used to pop up inside the box as a little fox in the box. Patrick Evans reminds me just a little bit of him. Nice little twinkle toes midfielder. El Mizouni through to Therese Campbell. This is on 45 minutes plus stoppage. Takes it past Low. Hits it fiercely and Jersey back. Jumps across, dives across and makes a save. Second half. 5 minutes into the second half. Van Rooij down to Rashida. Rashida is going to turn away from his man. And then he's going to skip inside Low. A fierce shot. And turned away by the goalkeeper. And now Aidy Boothroyd says, come on, let's keep turning the screw. We can get the winner. Bellingham. Into Rashida. Spins away from Marola. Back inside. Rashida with another fierce shot. And a good save by Jersey back again. And then a free kick. 61 minutes in. Played in. Flicked on by Owusu, I think that was. And then Barkley has it. Loses to Marola. And Ryan Brewster sticks it in the back of the net. I think this is disastrous. And then the referee pulls it back. He's offside. A few moments later, Evans, lovely footwork again by the Canadian. Into Kowal, into Owusu, one more touch, Rashida, low shot. And Jersey back with another save. Free kick now as we are looking for the winner. Rashida sends it in. Big header away. Doucouré back into Rashida. Powerful shot. Somehow kept out by Jersey back. What a player he's been for them today. 72 minutes. Look at this. Ismaila Koulibaly. Long driven pass into Iliman Ndiaye. Out comes Bailey Peacock Farrell. And that is a chip goal. What a sucker punch.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break.
That low driven through ball completely split the defence. And it's a great finish for Iliman Ndiaye. And then a few moments later, 5 minutes later, Low gets himself into all sorts of trouble with Kowal. Squares it to Halo Davishoglu and he smashes it in. It's 2-2. Suicidal defending. He should have just cleared that. And Davishoglu doesn't even take a touch. He just bangs it past the goalkeeper. And then a chance here. 3 minutes left. Garen Kowal spins his man into Davishoglu. Tries to spin and shoot. It's blocked. Rashida then tries to set it up. But it's volleyed away. And frustratingly here, we end up drawing this 2-2. We should have won this 2-1. Some really poor defending at times. Alright, the third and final game is against Manchester United at Old Trafford. The form book suggests we've only lost once to Nottingham Forest in the league this year. And we don't want to go into this thinking that we have a chance at least winning it. But at the same time, we also don't want to go out there and allow ourselves to be pulled apart. Just like this, opening 3 minutes. And Bernd Leno called into action. But yeah, basically, the issue is that we've only lost once. We've only won 3 games. Rashford in there after 8 minutes. Great save by Leno. We've only won 3 games. Wolves, Brighton and Everton away with the 3 matches. And we only lost to Nottingham Forest. So the form book suggests that we're difficult to beat because we've drew most of our games. And you can see these sequences of chances that Manchester United have here. All the while we continue to frustrate them and hope that we can hit something on the break. 28 minutes in, Michailidis well in by Timon. Across comes the defender, wins the ball, back come United, Miranda into Reina, back to Rashford, back to Reina. Great interception by O'Shea as he gets it clear. Only as far as Miranda, who steps in again. Half an hour played. Alanga wins it from Timon into Rashford. Well in by Michailidis. And then a few moments later, Renan Lodi into Robertson. Andy Robertson's playing for United on my save. I'm going to be sick. And then into Reina, great chance, and he balloons it over. And then into stoppage time of the first half. Alanga up against Michailidis, well won. That's going to go out for a corner. Job done so far for West Brom. Corner swung in, Rashford's on the end of it, and he's looped that over Leno, and it's 1-0. A bit disappointed with that, because Timon should be clearing that.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, which makes it a fairly simple...
He's there, but he's just nowhere near the cross.
What you saw from him.
And we go in at the break, 1-0 down. Not too much to change in terms of the game plan, because the idea here is to keep the score down. Second half, hopefully, yield some chances. Davisholu spins away from Militao. Great chance, and he ends up skewing that one well wide. I don't think I'll use the finesse shot with Davisholu ever again. Doucouré into Davisholu. Look at this control. Drags it around Linus Gekter. Goes back inside and then goes on his weaker left. It's an easy one for David De Gea. That's just after the hour. 2 chances. 2 sighters at goal for Davisholu. And then here come United. Elanga to Rashford. Rashford trying to get away, but it's a good interception. And Elanga. Miranda continues his run and scoops it over the bar. That's on 68 minutes. And then 79 minutes, Rashford to Elanga. Elanga looking to get away from Miguelidis. Back to Valverde. Valverde into the box. Crosses it. Reina on the turn. It's blocked. Miguelidis can't get it clear. Valverde back to Rashford. And a dink shot pushed over the bar by Leno. And then pressure here with a few minutes to go. Valverde into Reina. Reina takes it. Goes for the far corner. Good save from Leno. Deep into stoppage time now. Only 2 minutes added on. Rodrigo back to Sula. Into Fofana. Back to Valverde. United keeping it. Well won. Well, we huffed and puffed. And we had a couple of sighters at goal. But unfortunately we go down 1-0 here at Old Trafford. Only our second defeat of the season, so we shouldn't press the panic button just yet and hopefully pick up some wins in the next episode. Alright guys, thanks for watching today's episode with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please stick around and watch something else from the playlist available at the end of this video. That helps me out tremendously. I'm going to be back in 2 days on Monday with episode 124. We take on Watford, Chelsea and Tottenham in the Premier League. I hope you enjoyed this one. This is Arlad for Set Play Gaming. See you guys soon.